Hello friends and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my channel. I am your designing developer. My name is Inshal Beg. I am a full stack developer and graphic designer. Today I will show you how to build one dark mode complete project in React.js, and I hope you will also enjoy this project like Jagmal previous project of React.js. So let's start. Now over here you can see I've just built this dark mode complete project in React.js. So in this project you can see I've just having a background of white color. Then I've just having a heading which is called overreacted, and it is in black color you can see. And after that you can see we are also having one button with in this which is written toggle, and it is in crimson color. And you can see we are also having some of the headings in crimson color, and we are also heading some of the paragraph. It is just randomly paragraph I have written, so you can also written these all. And if I press this toggle, so it is a dark mode complete project. If I press this toggle you can see it is changed into dark, and if I change again, if I press, so you can see it is in normal again. You can see that you can just build that with React.js, and you can see how good looking is that our project. And if I just show you again, you can see again it is changed into dark mode, and it is again changed into normal one which we have made it. And I will be just building that with React.js. So for building that you have to open your text editor which is called Visual Studio Code, and you have to open your terminal first of all in your Visual Studio Code or any of the text editor you are working with, and you have to select your location where you will be just entering your file, means where you will be just making your files or creating your React app or folder. So I will be just selecting the location of like D if I do, and if I press enter, so you can see my location of D is just perfect, and you have to just create that. So for creating that you have to write a npx. Okay, so if you write npm, so it will be not work for you because npm is for writing if you are running your app in your local host, so it is for that. But we are running that in means we are making, so I'll be only writing npx. Then in the front of that I will be writing npx create. Then in that I will be just writing create react dash react, and then I will be writing dash app. Now we have written these all. Then in the front of that means after that I will be writing my project name which I am making. So my project name is like 20 dark mode, so I'll be writing 20 dash dark mode dash dark mode. Okay, so you can see I've written that 20 dash dark dash mode, I've written that. Then when you've done that you have to press enter, and your project will be just created in your local disk which you are just having or which you have defined. Then when it will be created, so you will be also having the thing which I am getting. First thing you will be just getting of the two folders. So the two folders will be, one will be of final, the second will be of setup. So in this final folder you have to do nothing, you can just delete that, or you can also put that for example, but I will be deleting that, so you can also do that. So I'll be not deleting that today because it will be just waste of time if I do that. So when you've done that you have to do like go to your setup folder which we will be working with. So I'll be just opening that, and you can see in this setup folder we are having two folders again. One is called public, then second one is of source. So in this source folder we will be just having the file in which we will be do coding, but in this public folder you can see we are having some of the logos of React. These all are of logos or React, you can see that. And we will be not working with these all logos. You can delete that if you want, but I will be not deleting because it's also help to run your React app in localhost. So you can see we are also having one file which is called index.html. In this file it will be having all the codes of your localhost, means it is linked with your localhost which you will be running in your Google Chrome or any default browser. So it will be running with the help of this index.html file and this manifest.json and robot.txt file. You can see that how good looking is that. So I'll be just closing this folder, and I hope you understand what is this public folder and what things we are making in this public folder means we are getting. So I'll be just opening this source folder which we are having, and you can see in this source folder we are getting many things, like we are getting app.js file, then we are getting article.js, then data.js, index.css and index.js. So first of all I will be working with app.js file, so I'll be just opening that. Then I will be erasing this h2 in which is written dark mode starter, so I'll be erasing that. Then I will be coming underneath and creating a RFCE code. So it is a starting code of React, so you can also build that. So you can see, so you can just use any of the like Emmet or any of the extension for creating that. Then I will be rating that, and you have to press enter or tab. You can press, if I press tab, so you can see all the things of starting code of React is coming. So I'll be just erasing this export default which is written randomly. I will be erasing that. Then I will be just closing that by writing this close tag, and I will be just coming after that this div and creating a class name in that. So the class name I need of like React, because it will be random class name, it will be not very of the big class name, so you can't be understand that. So I'll be just coming and writing a h1 tag, in which I will be writing my heading, which will be of dark mode. So I'll be writing a dark mode. Now when you've done that, you have to just come and write these two things differently, means you have to write these all two things separately. So I'll be writing that, and I'll be writing this, and I'll be writing mode, because we have written dark mode like that. Now when you've done that, you have to do another thing, which is called come underneath and write a console.log, which we will be creating 3 times. One will be of dark dash mode, and then I will be just coming and closing that and creating a console. So I'll be creating it 4 times, because one will be of h1 also. So I'll be writing dark, which we have created. So I'll be writing all the things in small. Then I will be just coming underneath and writing a console.log, which will be having of mode. So I'll be writing a mode. Now we have done that, then I will be coming underneath, and in this console.log I will be defining h1, in which we have defined all the things which we have written in console.log and in this h1 text. So I'll be hitting save, and it will be working for you. So you have to do nothing, you have to do another thing, like you have to come underneath this close div. Then again you have to write console.log, but now in this string you have to write your like class name. So write that, then close that again, and you have to hit save, and it will be working for you. So just you have to go to your now file, which is called article.js, and in this file you can see we are getting more of than enough things. I will be just coming and I will be writing another thing, which is called rfc, which is a starting code like I've shown you. Then I will be pressing enter. You can see all the thing which we are getting. I'll be erasing one of the export default which we are getting. Close that by writing this, then create a class name again we will be having. So we will be not some of the styling we will be not doing of some of the classes. So I'll be just creating the name, and I'll be giving the h1 tag and writing a article like that. So when you've done that, you have to just come underneath and define another tag which is called h1. So you can also define h2. So I'll be defining h2 in that. Then in that I will be defining my class. So write class in the small. So I'll be just coming and defining my console.log, in which I have defined my article. Then I will be writing console.log again, in which I have defined class. So I'll be writing class. Then I'll be closing that by writing just close tag. Erase backspace means write backspace. Then I will be just doing one thing. I'll be writing this close tag again and again, means 2 times I will be writing. Now you can see I've done these all things. When you've done that all, just you have to do another thing, like you have to come underneath and write a console.log, in which I will be defining class which we have written in the above. Now it will be working for you. So now here you have to hit save, and when you've done that, you have to go to your file which is called index.js. So in this data.js and in this index.js, you will be having some of the data of your localhost, means it is a data of like our project, but in this index.js we are having our data of localhost. So you don't take care about that, and you have to don't do anything in this data.js. So you can also write your own data if you want, but I will be just given that this data which is coming randomly, so I'll be not doing anything. Go to index.css and style the class which we have written. So like I've telling you, I will be only styling one class. So I'll be just going to app.js, and I'll be just copying this class of React which we have written. Copy that, go to index.css again, then come and write dot, because it is a class. So we write dot in the starting when we are creating class. So now just you have to write curly brackets, press enter, then come and write first of all like justify content. We will be having of center. Then write like align items should be in center. So I'll be writing align item center. Then you have to come underneath and write another thing which is called display. We will be having a block. Now when you've done that, you have to do like erase that now from here. So I'll be writing display block. Then I'll be writing a float. We will be having of left, and we will be having another thing which is called font size. We will be having of 15 pixel. Font width we will be having of 600. Then font family I will be having of also Montserrat. So write Montserrat comma sans serif. Then when you've done that, I will be just coming and writing a font style. We will be having of like normal. I will be just taking that, and I will be just writing another thing which is called text justify. We will be having of like inherit. Now when you've done that, I will be just coming underneath and writing another thing which is called display. Okay, so I will first of all erasing that. Then I will be writing border, because now I have to define border, which should be one pixel solid white, and I will be creating a border color which should be white, and I will be also creating a color of black. So just you have to define that all. Now when you've done that, I will be creating a border. We will be having of width, so I'll be writing a border width. We will be having of 100 pixel. Then the line height I will be creating of 100 pixel, and I will be also creating another thing which is called width. I will be having of 100 pixel, then a height of 100 pixel, and I will be also creating another thing which is called just we have done that. So I'll be writing the border style we will be having of like none. So I'll be writing that none. Now you can see we have defined that. I will be just coming and writing a border of none. Then I will be also writing outline none. Then list style should be none. So I'll be writing list style none. List style type. So I'll be writing a list style type should be none. So you can see we have defined that. I will be just coming and writing another thing which is called like flex direction we will be having of in center. Then when you've done that, I will be just writing a flex wrap we will be having of like wrap reverse. So I'll be writing wrap reverse. Then I'll be writing a flex flow we will be having of column. Flex grow we will be having of inherit. Then I'll be writing a flex and I'll be writing flex shrink we will be having of inherit. Then direction only we will be having of also inherit. So you can see we have defined many of the enough thing which we need to. Then I will be just coming underneath again and defining another thing which is called background now. So the background I need of white. Then the background color I also need of white because this was a white color I have shown you. Then I will be creating a background position of that which should be in center because I want my background position which I am defining should be in center. So I will be writing in center. So now I will be writing another thing which is called background. Then I will be writing like background size cover. So write background size should be cover and I'll be writing like background and just write background position dash x which should be in center. So you can see we have defined that and I'll be writing a background position dash y also which should be in center. So I'll be writing that. Now when you've done these all things you have to come underneath and write a background and I'll be creating a background clip we will be having of like content box. Then I will be also creating a background origin we will be having of content box. Then when you've done that I will be just coming and writing a background blend mode which we will be having of like color burn. Then I will be creating a background we will be having of position. So I'll be just erasing that. Then when you've done that I will be just coming and writing a background image we will be having of URL. In that I will be defining background.jpg which was my image. And now you can see we have done these all. You have to just do nothing, hit save and it will be working for you. So now if I show you in Google Chrome it will be looking really awesome and looking really cool in the Google Chrome. So if I show you, so you can see our dark mode complete project is ready. We have just written all the headings of like and we are also having a background of white color. Then we are also having our like this small heading in the h2 which we have written which is in crimson color and all the paragraphs which is also coming in the data.js file which we have created randomly. So you can see that. And if I press this toggle button which is after our overreacted heading, so press that, so you can see our project has been changed into dark mode. You can see that. And how good looking is that, and its color also be changing. You can see that its crimson color is changing into light crimson and this white color has been this black color has been changed into white if it is in dark mode. So you can see it is changed into white. So all the things are looking really good. You can see that. Like that you can build your own dark mode complete project in React.js. So I hope you understand this project and I hope you also enjoy this project Lagrange Jagmal PS project of React.js. So I hope you will be enjoying my all the coming up future project of React.js also. So I will be just meeting next project. So for today, good bye.